Welcome to Maker Monday. We're going to learn quite a few things tonight. Let's get into it.
Today we're going to be looking at CorelDRAW, specifically how to make wooden spaceships. So to do that, to get started, we'll go ahead and import a spaceship image. And I've already downloaded something from Google. So let's go to File and Import. And there it is right there. Now when looking for an image, I recommend a couple different things. First of all, we want something that is that has decent quality, which you can see it's not terribly pixelated. We also want something that's very clip arty. You know, if you just try and import an actual picture, you're not going to be able to easily convert that image, and you'll see what I mean later on. But for today's example, something like this, the black and white, the clip art, this will work perfect. So the first thing that we need to do is we need to kind of decide what we want to accomplish. So what I'm thinking of is maybe like something that's about 4 by 4. We'll have like the spaceship kind of set inside a circle. So the first thing we'll do to make my life easier, we'll set up the page. So right now we have a 10 by 10 page. I'm actually going to change this up top here. Let's do 4.5 by 4.5. All right, that looks pretty good. Then we're going to do the vector conversion on this image. So to do that, we'll just go up to Trace Bitmap, Outline Trace, and we'll select which of these best matches what we're working with. So we'll do clip art. Just like so. We'll hit OK, and as you can see, it did that automatically. Now I'm going to drag our new image over. You can see it still has the old image, which I'll go ahead and delete. I'll drag this back in. Now, I'm going to get it to roughly the size I want. And that looks pretty good right there. Now, I'm going to drag that all to the side. I'm going to use the circle tool over here. And I'm going to draw a circle. Now, if you notice, I didn't do that perfectly. That's because I'm going to come up top here and change this to 4 by 4. So, I just need to have a circle. It did not have to be perfect. Now, I'm going to select it. I'm going to hit the P key on the keyboard. That's going to snap it to the center of the page. Now I'm going to grab another circle, same process, except this time I'm going to do 3.5 by 3.5. Same deal with the P key, and that looks pretty good. Well, actually I'm going to change this to 3 by 3. That looks a little bit better. And again, this is just personal preference. You know what you want to see with your spaceship. Doesn't have to be anything particular. So I'm going to select the spaceship, click it twice. That's going to give me the rotate options. And I'll rotate it just like so. Whoops. And I'll drag it back a little bit. And that looks pretty good right there. Now what I'm going to do is change the fill color. So under Object Properties, under the Fill tab, we're going to change this to No Fill. And it just disappeared. And that's because we don't have an outline set. So I'm going to set this outline to hairline. And now we do have our outline. Now, looking at it, I think I am going to shrink it back a little bit. And again, I'm just moving around. That looks pretty good right there. So if you're wondering why I set it to hairline, that's going to be what tells it to cut when we send it over to the laser cutter. Now I'm going to do the exact same thing for the two circles as well. So select both of those. If you notice right now they're set to 0.5. Change that to hairline. Much better. So right now it's going to cut everything. So we don't want these overlaps. So I'm going to use the Virtual Segment Delete tool. Locate it right here. And basically, I'm just going to select the lines that I don't want. Do the same thing back here. So this is a pretty simple, fun project.
I hope you enjoyed this video. If you would like to see more Maker Monday videos, check out this playlist. You can also learn more about the JCPL Creative Space at www.jesspublib.org/creative space.